It is. I thought I dumbed it down though.
No, because unless something going on, like after 2 days, not only that, it's just you're not familiar with,
Troy thinks
all of
it's
this.
just language. You think we understand what he's
Yes,
saying.
that's
You
what
don't
man.
understand.
What she said today, one more time.
So here's the thing. That's why I signed up. I signed my own self up to do daily calls with y'all
Okay,
every day for $97 a month. It's such a great deal.
it
Um,
is. I'm not gonna lie, the best right now.
so if you attend these calls every day,
Okay,
at the end
gotcha.
of the 30 days, like you're gonna know it all
Okay,
because you're gonna keep. I remember I told you you have to be reminded more than taught. Like the stuff is there, you just have to keep hearing it over and over.
over and over. Yeah,
Like with this SEO stuff, it was a combination of me immersing myself in the industry, but also putting it into practice, which you're doing. You said you made like 20 blog posts, so you're working too. It's hard when you're just sitting and consuming and not doing nothing about it.
gotcha. Well, that's the reason why I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and find, because I was gonna try to go high level, whatever, and then we talked about that, and then I'm now trying to find another way to actually start posting these blogs that I'm creating, because I got them sitting here, but they're not doing anything for me right now until I get that going.
So
So,
we're
but
coming up
yeah,
with a solution for that as well. It's going to cost you money though, but don't worry.
what's the solution?
They will be created for you and posted for you.
Oh,
This is not a
okay.
job that you want to do.
No, it isn't.
SEO is boring.
It's just take too much work. Like, dang, it's a lot.
Like
But I just want some money.
I only do SEO. I don't know. Maybe it's a not a habit, like a ritual. I'll do the initial like 3 weeks to a month of blog post creation, I guess.
Then you get bored.
Then I hand it off.
Okay.
So to put in perspective, my newest site is this one. I myself posted 90 blog posts, I think, in like 2 weeks.
Hmm. Mhm.
So, but now we just handed it off yesterday. So anyway, I know there's been a long introduction for anyone that has landed on this YouTube replay. Anyway, so what we're doing is we're doing SEO every day on this Dallas Extensions hair site. And what we're doing is attempting to rank. Hold on. Attempting to rank. Our target keyword that we're going after right now immediately is Dallas hair extensions and hair extensions Dallas. This is the money keyword because there's probably over 500 plus people per month searching for hair extensions. Um, with that being said, the competition is somewhat existent, but it's not like it's unbeatable. SEO is a PvP or player versus player game where you're like, or maybe it's player versus agency, where you're basically in competition with these other site owners to outdo them in the eyes of Google. So, for one example, Google's paying attention to how many backlinks someone may have. So, our job, if we're trying to rank for this keyword, we have to go and acquire backlinks. I'm not going to get too much into that because that's not important right now. But from there, we have to try to figure out how many words of text is on this person's website. Then try to outdo them on that as well. So that's what we'll be putting into practice. So we're targeting this keyword, but how we're targeting it is we're first going to create a ton of content on the site, probably hundreds of thousands of words, because each of these keywords, we're basically creating blog posts or pages on our website targeting these keywords. That way, we're likely to show when someone searches for these specific keywords in Google. So we just have this big exhaustive list. And basically, what we're doing is all of these keywords are the same. The only thing that's changing is the city. So we're probably going to do like the top or closest 10 cities around us, which would mean it would be 10 cities times 50 keywords, which we would have in the end 500 pages on our website targeting these keywords. I promise you, there's no salon unless it's a national salon, like no local salon that has that much content on their website. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. But are y'all familiar with Grok, the Twitter AI like ChatGPT equivalent? Let's see.
No.
They just released like a newer model, so I was playing with that yesterday, and it was pretty good. So I wanted to show that to you, but I don't know if I have a Twitter login on this computer.
Yeah, how do you spell that?
GROK. GROK.ai, is that it? No. X.ai. Okay, so this is taking a while. Let's we're just gonna go. So we have a prompt. So everybody that's subscribes to the software, you get all this prompt stuff for free. If you're not, you just have to pay for it, or you can just like copy it from my screen. We're gonna copy this prompt, and this prompt is basically giving ChatGPT instructions on how to create like SEO content. So it's like, hey, I need an article for my hair salon business in Dallas. So whatever city, if you're going to use this prompt, just put whatever city you're in. Then the article should be focused on this keyword. So whatever our target keyword is, it's going to go here. So we're going to go back and let's see. Let's go with this because I think we have these other keywords. And paste that here. Don't include any line breaks. Don't include any graphs that I can't copy. Include relevant localized FAQ, and I think that should be it. I'm gonna just swap these prompts out. Okay, so while that's working, we're gonna go set up our blog post. So depending on whatever you're using, it's probably gonna look a little bit different, but you can just Google how to set it up on whatever platform you're using. The purpose of these videos is me showing you the strategy behind this, and also essentially how to structure your blog posts or your pages. But ChatGPT does a pretty good job at spitting out the content. Let's see. So before we start copying and pasting, one of the most important things is having your target keyword in your heading, your main heading. This is your heading or H1. Then they also say you probably should have your keyword in the first sentence. I don't really follow that too much. Now, these secondary headings, why choose, what are, who are, these are important because sometimes if someone is in the market for like fusion extensions, they probably have questions. So they may come to Google and ask what are fusion extensions and why choose and whatnot. By you having these as secondary headings and answering the question, your content could potentially show up in Google when someone asks these questions. So you want to be intentional about your secondary headings as well. Um, that's why I also asked for some localized FAQs like in the blog post because some people will like just put Dallas in it as well. So like how much do fusion hair extensions cost in Dallas? So this looks like a really good piece of content. So we're gonna grab all of this. Actually, it's missing one thing, but we're gonna grab this anyway. Okay, so now we're gonna paste this over here. And remember, so the formatting of these are not correct. So we're gonna have to manually format these. So your very first heading is a H1. Then for our title, we just want our keyword. Then why choose? This should be a secondary heading like a H2. Then what are? This could be like a H2 or H3. We're just gonna go H3. Then for the rest of these, they could be like H4s. Let's see. Fusion and other methods. I don't know. Oh, I know what the issue is. Let's see. Now, it's probably best that you proofread this stuff because I see right here there's a comparison with other salons. But this is just like general information. But we're gonna leave it. But it probably actually should have real salons here. And I don't know where it's getting this review from. Let's just make up.
So you gonna copy it anyway, huh?
Yeah, but I'm going to explain why. Also, give me a list of 5 fusion hair extension companies in Dallas along with their name, address, and phone number. Okay, so the reason we copied it anyway, if you're moving fast, like you're just trying to get these knocked out, whatever, just do what you want to do. But if you want to make it like I guess perfect before you publish it, you can like just take this stuff off. I'm going to leave it because I feel like leaving it. But another reason I say this is because when you publish this, nobody's going to see it at all. It's probably going to land on like page 10 of Google. So you're fine. Me personally, I only start like tweaking and perfecting stuff as it gets like to page like 2 ish, like page 2 or 3. So even this piece of content in theory should have media. We probably should go get a video from YouTube or something or create it ourselves if we're the salon owner. And we probably should have like some photos in here because that stuff matters. But for the purposes of speed, we do not have that stuff. So what I'll do in the next blog post, I'll do like an official, like show you how to research videos if you don't have them and all of that stuff. Let's see. And now what we're doing is we're basically adding relevancy to the content by linking out. These are called outbound links. So we're linking out to other sites that are local that are in the same industry just to kind of further tell Google what our content is about. And we're simply doing that by having these links inside of the article. So we're associating ourselves with them, kind of. Last thing I'm gonna do is check word count. So we're at 1,000 words, which is okay. And we'll hit publish. Five best hair extension. Oh, change this one more time. So potentially, basically, what I'm trying to do is this is like we're curating a list because we don't offer fusion hair extensions. So what we can essentially do is, if this ranks like number one in Google, you can sell um, placement on this page to the other salons that do. And actually, we want to remove this too. So now we just have to make sure that our URL is structured properly. So your URL should include, I like to include the target keyword in the URL. So we're going to go settings, SEO, Fusion Hair Extension Dallas. So remember, that was our target keyword. So it's Dallas extensions hair / blogs / Fusion Hair Extensions Dallas. Make sense?
It makes sense.
What did you learn new today that you didn't learn yesterday or didn't know?
Man, this right here, what you just doing, I was just about to ask you, like, okay, I've seen you like put create the URL. Now, what did you just do? I know you said put the target keywords in the URL, but where do I go to create the URL? I don't see.
Are you inside of the software?
No, I'm looking on the thing. I'm on my phone.
Oh, so you're saying where do I go?
Yeah, like how will if I wanted to create the URL, how would I do that?
So the
Where would I go?
URL is already made, and what it does is it takes whatever title you have. But I made a few changes to the title, so I just wanted to make sure it didn't update it. I don't know if you remember. I'm gonna do it again. But the very first thing I did was I added the H1 and I added the title. As soon
Yeah,
as I put
that's
that title, it auto created the URL.
oh, okay, okay. That's okay. Okay, because I'm like, hold on, wait. Okay, I got you on that. And you are basically in your website thing doing this, right? That's how you're able to create that URL and all that good stuff. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I see. Yeah,
Yeah,
I have to
right
just
now I'm
get
in the back end.
get in there.
Okay, so let's do another one. What did we just do? Fusion. Um, let's go with this. Actually, we're gonna look this up. So look, somebody got. This is why I'm always like telling y'all about the exact match domains. Um,
Yeah. Mm.
Remember we talk about domain rating. So this is from a 0 to 100. Notice how the domain ratings are on these other sites, and this site is literally a 0. But they have the exact match domain, so Google's like, hey, this has to be number one. And they do now. They do one thing they do have differently is
The backlinks.
they do have some backlinks. They may not be good backlinks. Let's take a look. Yeah, these are terrible, but it don't matter because there's technically no competition, so they can get away with that. So this is actually a good keyword for us, but we're gonna do something a little bit different. This is gonna be our URL, Balayage Dallas.
Okay.
But the title of our video is, or our content is gonna be best. So we're just gonna swap out this keyword, grab this prompt. Actually, I don't think we even have to do that. Typically, when you have your prompt in, use the previous blog creation prompt to create a for. So typically you can just say like do the same for and put in your keyword, but we did like this prompt before, so I didn't want to confuse it. So let's see if it can understand what's happening. Okay. So we'll start preparing our new blog.
Now, Troy, would these prompts be available to us? Because I'm on my phone as well, so I can't copy.
Yeah, just either send me a PM or put it in a group, and I'll send you the doc.
All right, I'll send you a PM.
Okay, perfect. So first thing we're doing is we're doing our heading. Then we're gonna do our title, which is our keyword. So we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna click. Hopefully, this creates our URL. Now I'm gonna tweak this a little bit. 5 best salons in Dallas. And reason I'm doing this, so obviously our target keyword is going to be Balayage Dallas because I think that's where all the volume is. But by us making our title like best, because there are going to be some women in Dallas looking for the best place, so we could potentially show for that keyword as well. Let's see. Copy, paste. Any questions so far? Now find 5 locations.
So what we doing right now is the SOE.
SEO.
I'm sorry, SEO.
Yeah. After this one, we can just go over whatever. But I think it's important for all local businesses to implement some type of SEO strategy because a lot of y'all are in cities. Well, just in general, for what we do, the competition is low. But some of y'all are in cities where the competition is very low, and you probably can rank on the first page fairly easy.
Even in the Atlanta area or
Atlanta is still technically considered low, but it may be a little competition. Let me
Okay,
see.
cool.
You do like sew-ins and stuff, right?
Yeah, I do sewing, but I want to specialize in like extensions and things like that. So, in April, I'm going to start doing K tips, I tips, tape ins. I'm gonna start that in April, but right now, I'm just trying to test the waters with doing like wig installs and sew-ins and things like that. Then I plan on growing.
Okay, got it. Yeah, the competition for sew-ins is definitely going to be low, even in Atlanta. Matter of fact, I threw up I was just testing. I didn't even stick with it, but just to see if it worked. A video on YouTube, and we just titled it "Sew-ins Atlanta," and we were getting
Hmm.
calls from that.
And you getting a lot of feedback.
Not a lot. I think maybe 3 or 4 people reached out, and
Okay.
one person committed to booking, but I don't remember what happened with that. Atlanta Sew-ins. Let me see if I can find it. It was this. And I think it was like the same video over and over. But you can see all of the views that it was getting. And I was just throwing the number. Well, I only did it with one. I don't know why. But I threw the number in the title. That way they don't even have to click on the video.
Mm.
So point being, so this is also an SEO hack. Sometimes these videos will rank in Google because the competition is low. And you're going to take up a lot of space because it's basically showing that thumbnail.
Right. So I need to start working on like my social media presence and stuff like that on
Wait, go back,
on
Joy.
YouTube.
Didn't
So this is technically a spam channel. But if going to do YouTube seriously, then yeah, I would definitely encourage you to create a
So
YouTube
go
channel.
up 1 second. I noticed that when you. Oh, okay, I'm thinking of something different.
What are you trying to see?
So, did you just go? Did you go on Google and just YouTube and it ranked high?
Oh, now that I didn't even realize that.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
So yeah, the video shows number 2 in
yeah,
YouTube for Atlanta Sowens as well.
that's what I picked up. So, do you think it has to do with your hats?
It's because there's just not a lot of competition.
Okay.
Like, imagine if the video was like of you in your salon, like with some personality. It would even have more views than actual clients. I don't even know what these videos are. Oh, it's just like her content. But this is technically like a spam strategy, but it works because there's no competition. What I was trying to see if any of these videos ranked in Google. Does anybody remember how we got here? What were we doing? Are we done? Oh, it's supposed to be doing the list of 5. Copy. Let's see. Now we're actually supposed to be indexing these. That's what. Let me see. I'm gonna try to sign in to Twitter. Any questions while I do this?
You'll be having this again, right? You'll be going over SEO again.
Yeah. So these calls are gonna be every day.
Thank God. Okay.
What does indexing mean? Okay, let me find my Twitter screen. So indexing is where you're telling Google to go crawl your website, and crawling is them going essentially like scan the page. And why they do that is so they can get a understanding of what's on the page, and if you followed their guidelines. And once it has checked all of that, it's going to place you somewhere in Google based on your domain age, based on like if you have black backlinks to your site, based on things such as competition. So I was trying.
So, I just want to get a brief overview on like day one on what's been going on. But is this the column on the side of the funnels that you're explaining?
Kinda. You're saying like when you hit publish on your funnel, it'll say like SEO something.
Yes.
Kinda. That has a little bit to do with it because when you're publishing, that's where you would actually change your title of the page.
Okay. All right. So I just want to know, you know, I'm with you.
So it looks like I lost my browser window. I don't know where it's at. Let's just open up everything then. Natasha, did I answer your question? Oh yeah, what is indexing? Yeah, I don't know what happened to my browser. That's crazy. Oh, here we go. Man, I can't believe that worked. Can y'all still see my screen?
Nope. We can see it now.
Okay, so here's Grok. X.ai. I don't want to use it on Twitter though. Let me see.
Is this what we use like for the pictures and videos and stuff?
So Grok does do pictures.
Okay.
Let's see. Why is this so slow? Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting I'm on Wi-Fi. I'm a. Hopefully this doesn't kick y'all. I'm gonna disconnect this really quick. Can y'all still hear me?
Mhm.
Okay, so it didn't break nothing. Okay, well we do have Grok 3 on Twitter. I don't know why this other site's not loading. So you can kind of give this like less instructions than that big prompt because even ChatGPT is still not doing what it needs to do. Okay, let's So we're just freestyling this. I'll run through this really quick and show y'all the difference. Then we can like talk ads if y'all have ads or funnel questions. Let me just grab one more keyword. What did we just do? Did we do hand tied? I think. Oh no, we did balayage. Okay, let's go with this. Can you find me um, these are not the best instructions, but we're going to see what it does. Okay, so it's showing you what it's doing. Like it's understanding what we're saying, but it's going to those sites like site by site, like on its own. Now it's going to Yelp. It's going Facebook. Like this is a deep research tool. This is one of the dumbest ways you can use this, and probably overkill. But it I don't know how to explain. It's like actually doing research. Then it's gonna once it's done, it'll but searching all of these sites in real time.
Oh, this I like this. You have to get on what is that X to do it to get here.
Say it one more time.
You have to get on X.com to get to this Grok.
You could download the standalone app, and Grok's website is x.ai. But you do need a
Oh,
Twitter account, I think. And you need to sign up for Twitter Premium, the $30 version, to get access
what?
to the new Grok.
Oh, okay. That one looks so
So I
clear.
did this for y'all. Now I have Twitter Premium.
Oh well, thank you.
I'm like, we have to buy all of these tools.
Yeah, we need to get in a share a link or something because this is starting to add up.
But the ChatGPT's version of this is like 200 a month. Why is it so hard to get backlinks? It's not. It's it's probably as hard as you make it. So you can either buy backlinks or you can just reach out to other websites. It's just when you're reaching out for anything, you have to reach out to enough people. So it's not that it's hard. You're probably discounting how many people you have to like site owners, like probably 100 before you get like one or two backlink opportunities. So it did research. Why are they top? Like it really I don't know why I didn't grab their name, phone number, email, but oh, this is the outline. Okay, so we're gonna switch it from deep search to think. Now create a 1,500 to 2,000 word SEO optimized article based on your research. So it's thinking and thinking. Okay, so now we have our content. Like this looks like it has a little bit more life than what ChatGPT is doing. But the ChatGPT stuff works. But this seems as though it was probably like written by like someone with experience. But anyway, what I'll be doing is comparing and contrasting how the articles rank initially. Like if this is truly 1,800 words, that's what it said. So it's 1,500.
Chat be lying too sometimes.
For real. Shit's like, okay, this is 2,000 words. It's like it's 500. Okay, so remember this needs to be a H1. I'll just be lazy on the other stuff. I'm not about to change that. Blonde hair specialist in Dallas. Then we'll leave all this as is. Check our URL. Blonde hair specialist in Dallas. Yep. I'll take this off. Okay, we're pretty much done with that. So tomorrow I'll actually have the search console set up on this computer for that Dallas hair extension site, and this is like the back end of search console. So I'll show you how to index the pages. So ideally, every blog post you create, you're gonna manually go and index it, especially if you have like a new site.
So with me creating an entire new like site or whatever the case may be, I need to go like would I have trouble going through Google Search Console to get that verified or
So if you get a WordPress.org site, it's like you just have to click a few buttons.
that's what I was doing. I went through Namecheap.
No, you remember you were considering WordPress.com. There's a difference.
Okay, let me accept this. I'm glad you just stopped me. I was creating and finna pay.
For what?
I just told you.
So this is what I'm in right now is WordPress.org, and there's this thing called like Google Kit, and it will allow you to basically just click your way into setting up your search console. It's like the easiest way in the world.
Oh, okay. See.
What you have to do, you have to do code and go to your domain provider and all of that stuff.
Yes, that's yep. That's what I.
Now WordPress.com should be easier than what you were doing. I don't know if they have Google Sitekit, but this is the um, other like more easier to use version of WordPress. But I think you should be able to get started for free. You'll just have a .wordpress in your domain name. Yeah, they do have a free plan. So everyone, if you don't have a blog and you want to practice or something, just set up a WordPress.com site and pick a URL, like an exact match URL. So if you're like in Atlanta, you could go like hair salons. Atlanta. So this would be your target keyword, but since you have a free domain or free WordPress.com site, you can pick. It'll be like hair salons atlanta.wordpress.com. That would be like your domain name. And that works as well. That's what we did with this Best So Wins. Like this site is still free. Best So
Still
Wins
free.
Dallas.wordpress.com. It doesn't look good, but like it kind of ranks.
Well, you got pictures on there.
This is terrible.
So how do we get to the pictures? That's what I was. It's gonna be like tomorrow or something where you add. You was talking about being able to add pictures and videos to your blog.
I did tell you I was gonna do like a proper one.
It's okay. You can do it tomorrow. But I do wanna know how you. Cause I
So,
got a lot.
sorry.
Go ahead.
So Troy, like, so with my luck, with the luck business that I have, what would I create in terms of that WordPress? Would it be because I'm in Pompano, Pennsylvania? So what would I put like luck salons Pompano? It doesn't have a lot of them here, but I would write that.
What's like the next major city?
Philly. I have Jersey and I have Philly. Like I'm just central.
I would just do one of
Philly.
those.
Okay. Okay, maybe I could do Philly. I don't know which one. Philly is 2 hours away from me. Jersey. Let's say I was to do Newark. I think it's about the same or an hour and something. So maybe Jersey.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I would just do use that, but just make a page like a city page for the city you're in as well.
So should I use the Poconos or should I use more? I don't even know which one to use.
You could do what you like, but me personally, if I know my city is small, I'm not gonna do an exact match.
That's what I don't want. Yeah.
I mean, you can. It's just weird with me. If I'm looking up the search volume and I don't see anything, I don't want to do it.
Okay.
So you can, because it also that's like this search volume doesn't really matter like that because
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the times the women may just search like hair salon. They're not putting the city. Like they're already in the city.
Okay.
So that's why that data doesn't really matter that much anyway. You probably have 1,000 people per month or more searching for your services. We just can't see that data.
Right.
Practice loading article. So tomorrow I'll be showing you how to use Search Console. So basically, after you publish your articles, you got to take your URL and um, enter it inside of the Search Console, so Google can go ahead and index your website. Because if Google's not indexing your site, they don't know it exists, and the amount of traffic you get and the amount of impressions you get is directly correlated with the amount of pages that are inside of Google. So here's one of my sites. You see, I don't know how long that was. Okay, last 3 months it got 700 visitors. But this site has like 154 pages, and this is not even a lot. We actually submitted about 700 or 800 pages. These are the only ones that Google's like, hey, we like these. We're gonna index them. But to not to make sure your pages have the best chance of getting indexed, You want to include photos. You probably want to include a video. It's not necessary that you have a video, but it helps. And just make it look like your page is not spammy. You want to have some internal links, like links going out to other pages, maybe one outbound link. So that's a link going out to a bigger site in your industry. Okay. Any questions? Now we can talk about ads and funnels and all that jazz. Anybody? Anybody?
Don't cuss me out, okay? So I'm choosing my WordPress thing website. Do I go to business, personal? Which one did you go with?
That I don't even remember. I don't even think that probably matters.
Okay, let me just go to personal.
And you're on WordPress.com, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
My bad. You said get the free WordPress. I was asking to practice. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like if you just want to follow along with what we're doing, you can just use that site to start with. Uh, Sabrina, Latoya, CC, enriched. Any questions?
I don't have any yet, but I do need to like immerse myself in this.
Okay, no problem. So actually, I mean, since no one have any questions, I'm gonna walk y'all through the entire like real content creation process, like from start to finish. So we're sourcing the content right now. We're using Grok. Then we'll install it on the website. Then we'll do probably an internal link and also an outbound link to another site. Then we'll add photos and maybe try to source a video from YouTube. Then index the page. So our target keyword is illegal pickleball paddles.
Illegal paddles.
I think they're being like silly.
Hmm.
There are paddles that are banned from tournaments. I think that's kind of what they meant.
Hmm.
Matter of fact, we probably should just look up banned because it probably has more volume. Nope. Illegal and banned. So I'm gonna copy this, paste. So it looks like it already has some outbound links. These are major sites within pickleball. Then we're gonna do one internal link to our homepage. Oh, that's what we were skipping on the other stuff. Always include a internal link to your homepage for pickle. And so what we're doing now is selecting our anchor text. Um, Typically, your anchor text is probably going to be a keyword, but we're just going to do this visit this page as our anchor text. So meaning like they'll click on this and it'll take them to our homepage or whatever URL we put here. Pickleball cord near me. Now we just need to find out which paddles they've mentioned. So we're just gonna find a picture of this. Now, one thing that Grok does that these other ones don't do, but let me see. Create an image of. So these other platforms, they cannot create like pictures of celebrities for some reason. But I think in the future, Grok may be able to create product photos. Like if I needed a picture of that paddle, I don't think I tried it last night, but it didn't do it because basically what I would have to do is just like grab somebody's picture. Or I could just go take a picture of my own paddle, but we're just gonna get the picture from their site. But ideally, imagine if we could ask Grok to create a picture of the paddle and like make it, I don't know, do something crazy with the paddle, and maybe the picture goes viral. Create an image of Yola Gen 3 pickleball paddle. All these AI platforms are overstimulated. Supposedly, Grok is the best until probably next week. But yeah, it's too much. You have to like go back and forth to these because um supposedly Grok 3 does text to video, but it's not doing it now. I need one that does everything, especially like text to video.
I like this. It's a nice. Go to this account.
Okay, so we have our image. So we're gonna add an image. Upload, select. You also want to put your target keyword, a band, Yola, 3Gen paddle. So you want to describe your photo as well because if you put this inside of your alt text and someone goes to like Google Images and they search like this, your image could show up because and it's linked to this blog, so it could like potentially send them to this blog. Band pickleball. Okay, so we're gonna grab one of these videos. We're just gonna go with this creator because they're small and they have a better thumbnail. We're gonna copy this URL. Maybe we need to embed it. So we're gonna get the embed code, and we have to turn this into text format. And where are we gonna put this? I'm gonna put it at the very top. Let me see. And visual. Okay, now we have a YouTube video. And this needs to be a H1. So remember, you should never play. So we're going to sensationalize this. Remember, we only want illegal pickleball paddles in our URL. Then I'm just going to put this in a category. So in WordPress, we can do categories. Most of y'all can't. This is just being extra. You don't really need to do this, but so we have one photo, one video, and we have 1,000 words of text. We have internal link to our homepage, and we have outbound links. This is a pretty decent post, so we're going to publish this. Oh, they did me dirty. So some error happened. Let me see if it saved as a draft. Yeah, it did. Okay, let's try this again. What does this mean? Well, it's not working. Let me see. Okay, so it looks like it's live. I don't know why we're getting an error. Wait, maybe it's not live because this URL is wrong. Let me see something. Any questions?
Stepped away and came back. You got a video. It says YouTube. You just what you
Yeah, I
say?
just went. I just went and grabbed it off of YouTube.
So you just copy the link or something.
Yeah, you can get a embed code.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you click these three dots, then hit share. You need to grab the URL. If you're on WordPress.com, I think it just needs this URL.
Okay.
Or you can hit embed, and it's gonna give you the embed code.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna show y'all how to index, but it's not. We're having like technical issues. Actually, I have pages that are not indexed, so how about we just do that? Let's pick a random city, Wiley, maybe. So we're gonna go over to Search Console and this one, then enter. Okay, URL is not on Google. It does not exist on Google, so we're going to click Request Indexing. Okay, so indexing requested. Typically, my pages are found like same day, so I'll check back in like 5 hours to see if it's indexed. Then once I see it's indexed, then I'll try to see if I can find it in Google to see where they placed it.
All your stuff found in the same day. Okay.
I think that's gonna be for everyone. Even when the site was brand new with no post, it was still grabbing the pages in like 2 hours or so. I know like this one, it just don't index nothing. So look, we're gonna do these at the same time. Let's see. Let's go Carrollton. Oh wait, that's already there. I know you're like, I thought you said no index nothing. So these I have to pay to get indexed. Where's our search console? Okay, there we go. So Frisco, everybody remember Frisco. Now, fingers crossed that it does index this. That means we don't have to like keep paying. So like the other day, I used this tool called Index Me Now, where I had to like force Google to crawl. So indexing tool that really works on Google. I had to force Google to go crawl those pages, but you have to pay for that. I don't want to pay because we have a lot of pages, and that probably like $1,000 or so. But since it has indexed something now, maybe we're back in Google's favor, and they will like index the pages that we submit. Any questions? See, we got some new people that joined on what is that? YouTube. Did y'all have any questions before I head out?
Are you? You say you coming back tomorrow? You coming? You hopping back on tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll probably do another live tonight as well.
Okay. I finally got my countertop near me .wordpress.com, but I also paid for the .me, and I don't see that one.
Say that again. You say you got which one?
So I got the WordPress account, but I pay for the .me as well, like countertops near me .me. But it just has the countertops near .wordpress.com.
You
So
probably
you
gonna
can
have to
pay
like.
for.
You probably gonna have to connect it somehow.
Oh, okay, okay. Because I'm like, I paid for one and one was free. Okay, cool. All right, I'm finally in here, but now I gotta find somebody to make my website look decent and then add blocks. Fiverr.
Were you waiting
Find one
on
of these
something?
folks. I guess just go to blogs, right? Let's see. Trey.
Yep.
I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh, I thought you were saying something. You was looking up something.
Oh yeah, I was, but I'm gonna go on Fiverr. I'm gonna have them to just make me an okay website, and that way I can do the blog. But so with this one, let me see. Go to homes. Where do you go to get the blogs? Okay, I'm at home. See media pages, all pages, media posts, maybe all posts. Nope.
Yeah, your blog would technically be called Post.
Oh fuck. Okay. Okay. Wow, I feel like a computer geek.
What's your domain again?
It is countertopsnear.me.
Nigga, you could have just did countertops near me.
I did. It didn't work. Like it said it was taken. So
No,
somebody
remember since it. Oh, so you're gonna buy the domain? I'm saying it would have been countertops near me. .wordpress.com. Wait,
shit.
it's near .me .wordpress.com.
Well, this one just said countertops near .wordpress.com, but
Near that
my
word.
actual thing is, let me go back. It's countertops near .me.
Okay, got it.
Hey, man, you be ready to go in, boy. I hope the customers see
Tops
you do
near
your behavior.
me.
Plugins. Let me see.
So it's getting like 9,000 searches a month.
Woo. Near me. Mm. I wonder whose stuff is that. Oh, they got some domain rating is DR, right?
Yeah, all of these are going to be major sites. The only one that kind of snuck in here was this countertop smart. Remnants
Gotcha.
near me. Remnants near me. Ain't nobody searching it.
I know.
Well, granted. Oh, maybe you should pivot niches. There's way less competition for this.
For remnants.
Look, you got a 19, 13, 0, 10, 18, and a 4.
Dang, Troy, I just bought these. I gotta buy another one.
How much you spent?
$29. 40, no, it was
Dang.
48. It's 48.
For why?
They made me pay $9 for the personal. You have to get like a personal thing to
Oh,
get the.
WordPress. No, they be taxing. You spent $40 already. I told you we'll just build you the site for 200. That's crazy.
Y'all could still give me the site. That was gonna come with
No,
it.
we was gonna give you a WordPress site, WordPress.org, so you're not paying monthly. Remember, I just told you this site right here is a WordPress.org site.
Or yeah, I know. When I just told your motherfucking ass, you told me to go ahead and go through WordPress.com. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, if you're gonna do this yourself, yes, go with them. But then you signed up, you're like, well, let me find somebody on Fiverr to like build it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You
just
know,
find
you like
somebody.
doing stuff the hard way.
And then we're trying to ask you to fix it.
That's crazy. Story of my life.
Man, listen, first off, I asked you
Over
when you said,
$200, you're gonna have to spend 600, 700 anyway.
hold on, but wait, I got a question. So is the 200, is it gonna be like monthly? After you build it, then what?
No, 200 is for a mass site, like similar
Okay, got you.
to
Yeah.
this with all of the
So
locations.
once that's done, I get my site right.
Yeah, but you pay monthly for hosting. You can get hosting at Namecheap for I think I maybe like $5 a month.
Hmm. But that's what I'm paying for too, like the hosting. But I paid all in one. Hey, Zane.
So yeah, I think I do this turbo hosting. It's like $5 or something. What are the best ways to monetize a blog? Um, it depends. If you can monetize it yourself, that would be the best way.
No,
If
no,
not,
no.
then I would sign up for a Google AdSense.
Y'all keep opening up cotton candy.
I would sign up for a Google AdSense account, and I would also sign up for a Amazon affiliate. Oh shoot! So these are the two places I would sign up for first. But keep in mind, if if you're going a route of doing this blogging stuff and this SEO stuff to make money, you're gonna need a lot of traffic, a lot, for you to make significant money from Amazon or Google, unless you are in a high cost per click or high CPM industry. And what that looks like is, so granted remnants near me, if someone wanted to run Google ads and get this traffic, they would probably pay Google about $1.30 per click. Meaning, if I land on your site and somehow a granted remnant ad comes up on your site and I click, I'm going to get a portion of that $1.30. But it's $1.30. So you're going to need a lot of clicks. Versus if you're like accident lawyer, let's see if this is one. You can see the difference. A click over here is $35. That's a very expensive click, but there's a lot of money in that traffic as well. So if you have blog posts about accident lawyers and someone clicks, you're getting $35 or $30 or so for that same traffic. Versus with the other stuff, it's probably gonna take you like 30 times the amount of traffic. So with all that being said, you're either gonna go after, like, pay attention to cost per click to try to find maybe stuff in the $5 range or so. Also keep in mind, as you find higher cost per click search terms, the competition is going to be higher. The point I was making is monetizing through Amazon affiliate and Google AdSense, you're going to need a lot of traffic. It's not impossible, but it's probably going to take a year or two or something to get like significant traffic, and you're going to have to do this every day. Or you can figure out how to monetize on your own. Where, like Natasha, what would you create a blog around? But like for Cece, for an example, she's probably gonna not make anything if she's like, hey, let me do Google AdSense, because there's not even enough search volume. But she could literally reach out. Let's say she did a mass site like this, and we're targeting all these locations. Let's say it's like Eugene. She would just go like countertops, Eugene. And look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to scroll all the way to the bottom. Actually, we're going to go to page 2. And we have kitchen renovation material. Oh, look, the numbers already there. We're going to go contact numbers. We're going to call them and say, hey, we rank number 1 in Google for countertops in Eugene. We can either add you to the list, the top 5 list, for $20 a month, or we can just make the page about your business for $100 per month. And we could monetize it that way by just outreaching or reaching out to people within the industry that want to pretty much buy advertising space on our website. Then you would just duplicate this across all of the cities that you rank for. You just have to go rank first. So imagine if you rank in, like, I don't know, 20 cities and...
Yeah, because that person is in another state.
Yeah. So that's why I was telling you, like, do near me and just go after all of the cities. Okay. Then you know the language. So it may be an easier sell for you until you make enough money to get out of the shit that you're in.
Gotcha.
or use some of that money to make it proper. Mm-hmm. Or, oh my gosh, can somebody send me some money, please?
Man, I'm going to see $50.
Sheesh. Or imagine this. You rank in some major luxurious city where you're getting a bunch of leads. And you say, hey, husband, let's just move operations there.
They got everything.
So this is how you can pre-test different markets before you decide to move there. Or for the companies that are like, they do this for real, imagine y'all have funding now, like a lot of money, and you're trying to figure out, hey, what's like the top 5 cities that we're like getting leads from. We should put a location there.
Okay. Okay.
Or you say, man, f that brick and mortar stuff. We just gonna like partner with the people that sell the material, take a split or something.
I know, right?
Or or
Come on, I'm writing it
a,
down. I don't know what you got. What
a
else you got?
consumer app where the people could visualize the countertops in their home. It's like when you have traffic, you can test
A
everything
lot of stuff.
and test it fast.
See that? Cause that app, that was consumer app where people visual. That's what I've been trying to. I need that on my website. That's what I had on my other website, and it does. It helps. It helps you sell like the material that you kind of got. But I don't know where they get that app from separately. And you just said,
This is a lot of daydreaming and hypotheticals. What we need to
I
do
know.
first is 1,000 pages, 1,000 blog posts.
Gotcha.
By the time we reach that, we should be getting traffic from somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only thing that,
Go right now.
yeah,
Gotcha.
because you'll get caught in the trap of creating that content, then watching your traffic, and you probably not even seeing nothing, and you're like,
Ain't
fuck
nothing.
this shit.
And then quit.
Yep.
Gotcha.
But make that goal 1,000 blog. You're not worried about nothing else. Just the
Nothing else.
1,000 blog posts.
Gotcha.
Then probably like a third of the way there, you're gonna be seeing traffic.
Ooh, I'm excited because I done created. I done got a whole nother website and all this other good stuff. I done reached out to my guy on Fiverr.
And your job is to just do it. Do the first 50, 100, whatever. Then
Mm-hmm.
pass this off. But as you're doing it, you're gonna learn.
Learn.
Then that's
Yeah.
something else you could potentially sell.
Sale.
Hey, we do SEO for countertop companies, and you'll have proof. Fam, I'm gonna need like at least 20% of earnings. Like, sheesh, I'm just giving it
Come
all
on,
to
money,
you.
boy. It's some good money in this industry, but man, shit, you lose some good money too, really quick. They say fail fast, boy. You soon as you take off. But yeah, got you.
Maybe tomorrow's video will be titled SEO for countertop businesses.
You got this is a hair group. Ain't nobody coming but
That's
me.
why I say I'm about to make this channel just a general channel. Every day we gonna do a new like a
As you should,
mock business.
cause it works for everybody, and shit.
Just have ChatGPT give me a list of like all of the like top home service businesses. We're just gonna create content for them.
Got you. Okay, my focus. I got it. Ready.
To my 3 concurrent viewers on YouTube, do y'all have any questions? Get 10x lead. Yeah, see, I was doing all of this when I started I Go Salons, but then I didn't do it right. I should have been SOP and all of this shit and just handing it off. But I just ended up sticking with like Instagram. But like now I'm playing catch up.
What did they ask you?
Who?
What was the question? I didn't miss it. I just missed. I just caught the part where you saying you playing catch up right now.
Oh no, I'm just looking at this because
Oh,
I
okay.
think I had
Rank number one, pro.
Let me see. SEO for hair salons. Like I should have been doing, this SEO and blog stuff. Like I have a video that ranks. Let me see. The good old days.
Troy, tomorrow will you be doing something additional to this or going over the same thing?
Yeah, it'll pretty much be the same stuff.
Okay. I
These
have to
calls are
jump
like
off.
these calls are freestyle, so I mean we can cover
Yeah,
whatever, but
no problem. I have to jump off. I had to take a call before. So I have to jump off, but I will. Are you going to be on long or no?
probably a few more minutes.
Okay,
We'll
no
probably
problem.
do
I'll be
another one
listening.
tonight.
Okay. Well, I'll take a look. Keep an eye out.
Okay,
Thank
perfect.
you.
No problem.
Okay.
Love outreach ideas. Let's go high level. Yeah, and go high levels adding like new features like every day. Way too much to learn.
It
But there's a
is.
lot of money in learning go high level. And my boy Dominic Baptist, or however you say his last name, he's a good example. He was one of the top affiliates. Um, I think at his height, he was probably doing 200K a month from being an affiliate of Go High Level. And it's so crazy because two people signed up through my. I don't even know how to cash out like my affiliate stuff, but like every month I get an email, two emails like, "Hey, you made $38." I'm like, man, this is a lot easier than dealing with CC every day. Maybe I should just switch my focus to just pushing Go High Level as an affiliate offer.
Man, boy, you got a million problems.
I'm like that affiliate money is crazy, and it's
Wait,
like he mastered this like he just studied everything. He like locked himself in the room. Was like, I'm gonna become the
did
number
this.
one on Go High Level. So in the midst of that, he teaches how to use it. But once you sign up for his affiliate program, or you sign up through for Go High Level through him, he gives you a course, like how we have the course on the inside, or how to use the software.
Hmm.
So I would just have to figure out an angle, probably like target small businesses or something.
Because it's another guy that does it, and I haven't, of course, joined it or anything. Matter of fact, let me see his name. He has affiliate linking as well, pretty much teaching people how to sell different things on it, and so he's pretty much teaching you how to create your own, I guess, company, marketing company through whatever he got, and basically just using what he has also. Um,
Yeah, that's
but
the
yeah,
best way to do it to teach others how to business content. But it's like, hey, we're using Go High Level to do all of this.
yeah, that's what he got too.
A lot of people will just try to sell the software, but it's like if you don't have a
Software,
business, then you're gonna cancel it pretty
correct.
soon.
And I think he got like 300 and something people in a little group thing. Um, Dang, he's a young guy too. I don't even know his name. Let me find it. I didn't know this guy, but
Yeah, I think I did a another crazy thing about this dude. Even when he was at, and he's like a lot younger than me, but he like opened my mind up because even when he was doing like 200K a month, he was still doing one-on-one calls. Let me see. It was something crazy.
trying to pull this. How do I change my Switch account? His name. I gotta find his name. Oh, ASAP. Okay, he got off. Let me see.
Oh, maybe he stopped doing that shit now. Oh wait, no, he didn't. This dude crazy. He was doing one-on-one setup calls for $300. Well, not was. He still is.
One-on-one setup calls, like set the whole company up.
No, hell no. Like set up your Go High Level.
I'm like, hold on, set up the whole company. But guess what? He don't have to like see. Oh, let me show
I'm
you.
like,
Hold on.
man, are you crazy?
His his name is Charlie Barbara.
I don't know him.
Barbara. And he pretty much does the same thing. He teaches you how to like do the AI automation. He showing you the exact thing that he's doing that he did for other clients, and like showing you how you can sell it too. But he has like I don't know if they all kind of doing the same thing because of what it sound like, but I think he has people doing it for him too. Because when I did a call with him, it was another guy that did the call, so they just have other people doing it.
No, that
I
that
think
was the
so.
crazy part. I'm like, there's no way you're making 200K a month and still taking $300 calls. And he was
Mm.
like, he just like what he do. I'm like, man, you gotta be like psycho. And it's not like nobody's booking the call. Like the majority of his day is calls.
Well, maybe he's able to sell better with it being him. You know how people
He
feel like they
don't.
push
There's
themselves.
no. He don't. There's no upsell. Like none.
That's crazy.
His only interest is that um you're signed up through his affiliate link.
Man, he
Now,
needs
but
cake.
he did open up my eyes. 'Cause I'm like, if you think about it, his lifetime value is going to be crazy because number one, he did a call with you and set you up, so you're more likely to stick. But
That's what I'm saying. More personalized. Yeah.
if he's an affiliate, then you're on that 497 plan, which most people like serious business owners are probably going to be on anyway. I think they do 50% commission.
Mm.
So it's like in reality, those $300 calls were probably worth 5K or so to him.
Correct. Correct. That ain't bad at all.
But yeah,
Yeah, that's what's up. I'm gonna have to look into him. Do he got like? Well, I'm focused right now. I got to get my 1,000 blogs up.
yeah. Don't worry
Then
about
I'll
anything
then
else.
I'll look into him. I'm waiting on my fiber guy. But thank you so much, Troy. I will keep you posted and let you know how this website goes.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Talk soon.
All right, talk soon.